Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to do the bump, circle, circle, flip technique of flattening out clay that we use for your snowflakes and your leaves in first grade, your snowflakes in second grade, and for your ornaments in third grade. So I have my clay, and the first thing I'm going to do is, once you get your clay from me, you make it into a ball by pushing it into itself. And see how I cup my hands, and I put my hands one over the other, not straight, but turned a little bit. So my fingers are touching my thumb. So try that. Okay? So once I have it in the ball like this, and this is good enough, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to do the bump, circle, circle technique. So we're going to use the heel of our hand, which is right here, and I'm going to bump it in the middle, and I'm going to go circle, circle. When I say circle, I mean you go around the bump in a circle. So let me show you one time. Ready? Bump. Now when I hit it, I didn't hit it super hard as I could. I just bumped it, but then I go circle, 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 and I want to flip it. Now I don't know if you can see that on the table, but there's a little bit of water, moisture, that gets pushed out of the clay. So you don't want to push all the moisture out of the clay. So I'll do it again. Bump, circle, 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 flip. Bump, circle, circle, circle. You can see every time I do it, it gets a little bit bigger. And you can see where it popped that little air bubble out of the corner of it. And that's the other thing. It gets the air bubbles out so it doesn't blow up when it goes into the kiln, because if it goes into the kiln with a bubble, the bubble will try to escape like boiling water, and I'll have nowhere to go, so it blows the clay up. Okay, so bump, circle, 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 flip, bump, circle, 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 flip. And you don't have to say it out loud every time. You can if you want. And how long do I keep doing that? Well, I want to get it big enough to put whatever I'm cutting out on it. Okay, and now I see that this is big enough for my snowflake, and it's about the thickness of a big pancake, or a little bit thicker even. And it's better to have a little bit thicker than too thin. If your clay is too thin, if it gets paper thin or like that thin right there, see how close my fingers are together? That is way too thin. Okay, and that is like just a little bit more than paper thick. And so you want it to be a little bit thicker. Okay, and then the next step is we'll cut out our shape, but that'll be the next video. Okay.